We're back here at the Sportatorium, and I'd like you to meet, of course, the gentleman you know, well known for his cigar, but also greatly known for his tremendous wrestling ability, Fritz Von Erich.
You had to work that bit in about the cigar, didn't you, Mercer? You always do.
Well, I think you look distinguished with the cigar. I think
you notice nothing but the best.
The beauty. You know, you've got quite a bout coming up here with these two fellows. One man against two. This is something not too usual, is it?
Well, a handicap match to me is, this kind of a match is just going to be a workout tonight. Now, the promoter here thinks that I'm probably going to get myself beat out there tonight.
I think that's true.
Actually, he's hot at me because I only have so many dates I can work here, you know?
Right.
I'm in demand all over the country. My stature being what it is, my position in the wrestling world, I only have so many dates to spare this man, so he's trying his best to get me beat. He dreamed up this match, this handicap match, hoping that some way he'd see me get beat in the middle of that ring. But he'll never see it. You won't see it tonight, I guarantee you that, Mercer.
One thing you mentioned, Fritz, that you are in demand all over the country, all over the world. You have been ranked, I guess, as number one and number two challenger for how long, and for right now, how are you ranked?
Well, Bill, as you know, I have drawn probably more money than any professional wrestler in the history of time. Now, this speaks for itself. The reason being is because I am not a man to be beaten in that ring. My rating, number one, you said number two, usually number one.
Usually number one.
It's been this way for several years now, and I don't claim that it's anything more than not only my ability in the ring, but the iron claw. This hold of mine is the most devastating, the most perfected, and the most vicious. Thank you very much. I stand.
Stick that word in for you.
Most vicious hold in the business today.
Speaking of the word vicious and this hold, I haven't seen you use it very much lately. Have you decided to lay off of it because of the reaction to it, or are you waiting for the right moment?
No, Big Bill, it's not that. It's simply that I want to prove to these people that the iron claw is not the only hold that I have in my little repertoire of pinning holds. Mm-hmm. Now, this iron claw hold is naturally the most efficient hold in the business today. It's proven to be probably the greatest hold in the history of professional wrestling. But I can use anything. I use drop kicks. I use flying head scissors. You name the hold, I am accomplished at that particular hold. That's why I haven't used the hold as much as I usually do. When I get a real tough man in that ring, I use the iron claw.
Right. Now, you know, Gene Kiniski is a world champion, and we have many times seen you in action against him. I wonder if there'll be a chance that you'll get that championship away from this big man.
Well, you know, of course, I'm due for that match. I understand, however, now that the new champion is pulling a few strings, trying to avoid meeting me, but it's just a matter of time before we get in that ring. He'll be there. He wants to make all the money he can make with that belt before he gets to me.
Right.
Because he knows when he gets to me, that's it. Kaput. He's headed. The belt changes hands.
How big is he? He's about, what, 6'4", 6'5"?
Oh, that big water buffalo is about 6'5", maybe 6'5 and a half. Weighs about 280 pounds.
How big are you?
Just about the same.
About the same size.
It won't miss any at all. We're just about the same. The only difference in he and I is that I have it up here where all he's got up there is just a big vacuum. Kiniski is not a wrestler. Kiniski is an alley fighter. He likes to beat you before you go in that ring, but with me it doesn't work because he's just a big, oversized water buffalo, as I said before. He can't think at all. He knows when he goes in that ring with me, he's beat.
Well, I know one thing.
When I'm through, don't be telling me.
I know one thing. Seeing Kiniski and watching you have, for a big man, a great deal of speed, a great deal of agility. And this is surprising just to look at you.
Bill, there's not a move that I can make in that ring that any 200-pounder can make. Now, my normal weight fluctuates from 270 to 275. I can do kip-ups, drop kicks, you name it. The main thing is, though, that I get that hand raised when that match is over with. And I do that rather consistently, you're going to have to admit.
All over the country.
All over the world.
Yeah. All right.
Corrected again.
Right. In the history of wrestling, who would you say is the greatest wrestler of all time?
That's a rather leading question, don't you think? Now, what do you think the answer is going to be there?
I would say Fritz Von Erich.
Right. There's no doubt about that. The most winning wrestler, the wrestler that's drawing the most money in the world today has got to be Fritz Von Erich. I'm very proud of that. I reached the top of my profession at a very young age, and I'm very happy to be at the top of the heap right now. The only thing left is a world championship, and I plan to get that right soon.
I think that speaks for itself. Fritz, thank you for dropping up. Fritz Von Erich, by his own admission, the world's greatest wrestler. We'll be back in just a moment to bring you the bout with Fritz Von Erich after these messages.